Ladies and gentlemen, as patron of the Scottish Wildlife Trust, I am delighted to welcome you to the Second World Forum on Natural Capital, and I'm only sorry I cannot be with you in person to join your discussions. Now, as I've been trying to warn for what seems like rather a long time now, we are facing what can only be described as a cataclysm of events which pose a real threat to our survival. As the expert scientists keep telling us, human demands are already exceeding the productive capacity of our one and only planet in just about every direction, and the challenge of operating sustainably is intensifying as the global population increases unsustainably. In stark financial terms, all the evidence strongly suggests that we are failing to run the global bank that we call our planet in a responsible and competent manner. We no longer recognize nature's limits by restricting the dividend we take to that which can be regenerated. Instead, we dig ever deeper into our capital reserves. So, the bank of natural capital, on which we all ultimately depend, is in the red. The debt is getting ever bigger, and this is reducing nature's resilience and considerably impeding her ability to recover. It leaves us dangerously exposed. This, in no small part, is due to the economic invisibility of nature and the fact that the value of the planet's ecosystems and biodiversity has not been taken into account fully and consistently in our decision-making systems. This invisibility is why I set up my Accounting for Sustainability project over 10 years ago, which continues to work with leading organizations around the world, and in particular with the finance and accounting community, to help them account for natural and social capital, thereby improving the ability of organizations to make good decisions and improve their commercial outcomes. Now, I understand that you will hear from members of A4S's CFO Leadership Network over the next 2 days about how accounting for natural capital is improving their decision-making. Indeed, South West Water has shown that investing in natural capital in the form of their local catchment area, rather than in manufactured capital in the form of water treatment plants, is expected to make extraordinary returns. For every pound invested, 65 pounds of benefit is predicted, a return that few boards would be able to ignore. Ladies and gentlemen, there is, I believe, an urgent need for collaboration, sharing of knowledge, and a drive to do things differently. That is why I am delighted that the Natural Capital Coalition, which A4S helped to establish, is leading the way in bringing business, academia, and experts together to develop a much-needed guide that allows organizations to identify key natural capital impacts and dependencies, and importantly, to put figures to the value that natural capital provides. My Cambridge Institute for Sustainability Leadership is helping to pilot this protocol with a number of businesses, an opportunity perhaps for you to take immediate action, as I believe that they are here today and will no doubt be willing to discuss how you can get involved. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only commend the Scottish Wildlife Trust, of which I am patron, for seizing the initiative and helping to turn the debate about natural capital into action. And ladies and gentlemen, you will be the ones who need to drive this change within your own organizations and inspire others to follow your lead. And I implore you all to act now before it is too late. I also hope you will find time to enjoy some of the finest natural capital in the world while you are in Scotland.